Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So the Matchday 2 deadline for the Champions League is on Tuesday night. In this video I'll show you who I'd pick if I was using the wildcard and my thought process of how I'll be using it and when I'll be using the Limitless chip. I've also got a few other differential options if you don't like the picks that I've done. And I've done a fixture ticker so you know exactly who's got the easiest of fixtures. If you are playing fantasy football, hit the subscribe button. I'll be doing plenty more content over the season. Hit the like button. My aim is to get 20 likes on this video. Anyway, intro out the way, let's just jump into it. So this video is all about a wildcard chip and using it in Matchday 2. If I was using it this matchday, then I'll be using my Limitless chip in Matchday 5. This is because a lot of the top sides play each other in Matchday 5, so I'll swerve all them matches and then have them all for the other easier fixtures after them. So for a wildcard, you can make unlimited transfers and your side stays as it is. So in Matchday 3, your side will be exactly as it was in Matchday 2. But for the Limitless chip, you've got unlimited budget and your team resets. So in Matchday 6, your team will go back to the side that you had in Matchday 4. So with that in mind, I've done a fixture ticket from now to Matchday 8. I've removed Matchday 5 off this list because I think you should be using your Limitless chip in that matchday. So as you can see, Bayern Munich, Tottenham, Arsenal, Barcelona and Chelsea have got the easiest set of fixtures from now to Matchday 8 with Matchday 5 out the way. So if I was building a wildcard side, I would be buying players from them sides and then trying to sprinkle in a few other options. Feel free to screenshot this video so you got the fixture ticker in hand. I have put this out there just so you can have a look over it and screenshot it. So let's get into it and start building a wildcard side for Matchday 2. If you are planning to use the wildcard chip, I would activate it now and buy the players that you do want in your side. Because in UEFA Champions League there can be price rises and price falls and we don't know when that's going to be. It's usually the players that do really well and the players that don't do that well. But for example, Harry Kane did well in Matchday 1 and he's at 10.5 million. He could easily go up to 10.6 million and you don't want to be priced out of that move. So I'd build a squad that you actually want and press save. You can obviously make unlimited transfers so you can change it after that. You don't have to press save until closer to deadline. But that means, for example, if Harry Kane goes up in price, you've already got him in your side, so you won't be actually priced out of the move. Anyway, let's focus on building the squad. And in goal, I'd have Vicario and Garcia. Vicario at Tottenham and Garcia at Barcelona. Garcia seems to be the #1 goalkeeper at Barcelona. After PSG in Matchday 2, Garcia's fixtures are really good. And the good thing about these two goalkeepers is they rotate really well. There's only 2 match days where they play on the same day. That's Matchday 6 where they play on the same day. And then everybody plays on Matchday 8 at the same time. So you can't really get away with that in Matchday 8. So only one match day in the next 6 that these two players play on the same day. So you can start one, hope that they get a clean sheet. If they don't, you can rotate them and put the other goalkeeper in and hope that they get a clean sheet. And they've both got decent fixtures coming up, so they could easily get clean sheets. So here's the example of the fixtures. As you can see in match day 2, Barcelona have got PSG, which isn't the easiest fixture, but Tottenham play against Bodo Glimt, so hopefully he keeps a clean sheet and you don't have to rotate. They play on different days, so you could start one of them. If he doesn't keep a clean sheet, you bring the other one in. Same in match day 4, start one. If he doesn't keep a clean sheet, you rotate him. If he keeps a clean sheet, you keep him in your side. Match day 6 is the game week where they play on the same day, so you could have Slavia Prague at home or Frankfurt at home, or you could actually make a transfer and get one of these goalkeepers out and get somebody else, so you can still rotate. And then in match day 7, you've got Dortmund at home or Slavia Prague. They play on different days. And then in match day 8, they play on the same day. Everybody plays on the same day on match day 8 because it's the last game of the league. So your bench in match day 8 doesn't really matter because you can't really bring them into your side. You pick your 11 and that's it. But as you can see, both of them have got pretty good fixtures all the way up to match day 8 of the league stages. Between them, they should be able to get 4 or 5 clean sheets in these games. So that's really good. Then into defence, I've made one change and I've put Van der Ven in instead of Porro. I think Van der Ven's got more chance of getting ball recoveries and I think he'll get more points from that than buying Porro and banking on him getting an assist or goal. I think there's more chance of Van der Ven picking up consistent points on ball recoveries, so I'd pick Van der Ven, but you can pick Porro if you want him. It depends if you want to go for the attack or you want to go for the defence. I think Porro is a good pick and I think he will get an attack in return in these match days. But I think over the next 7 match days, Van der Ven will get more ball recovery points, so I would go with him. It's the same case with Akanji over Dumfries. She's saving an extra million, getting Akanji instead of Dumfries. I think Akanji will get a lot of bonus points from ball recoveries. Well, Dumfries will get an attack in return, but will he get many? I'm not too sure. And then the other change in my side, he's tossing out for Chalobah. They're both the same price at 4.5 million. Tossing is out injured and he'll be out until the international break. Fofana's got a concussion and he'll be out until the international break. So Chalobah's definitely going to start in match day 2, and I think he will start in match day 3 and 4. And if he doesn't, you can sell him in match day 4 or 5. Then we've got Stanisic at 4.5 million is the easiest route into Bayern Munich's defence. He's probably not the most attacking, he's probably not the most likely to get ball recovery points, but I think he'll potentially get clean sheet points with Bayern Munich. The fixtures are really good. They've got a match day 4 against PSG, but other than that, I think they could keep clean sheets in pretty much all the games. And then we've got Calafiori, Arsenal. I am a little bit worried about rotation with him, but at 4.5 million, I think it's a steal at that price because Arsenal's clean sheet chances are really high. They've only conceded 2 goals in the Premier League so far this season. And Calafiori does play on the Tuesday on match day 3 and 4, so you do know if he starts or not. And if he doesn't, you bring him out your side and put him on your bench. So I think it's worth a risk. And then in match day 5, you use your Limitless chip. And then in match day 6, 7, and 8, you could potentially sell him if you don't feel like he's going to be playing all the time. But I think for now, you'd probably take that risk. Now we're into midfield now. I've got Saka instead of Cole Palmer. Palmer's fitness is a bit of a doubt. Saka came back and played 60 minutes in the Carabao Cup. Noni Madueke got injured and he's out for 2 months, so I think Saka's got an even bigger chance of starting all the time now. But with me changing Cole Palmer, I thought I needed another Chelsea asset, and I've gone with Enzo Fernandez. At 6.5 million, I think he's a really good player to have. With Cole Palmer potentially being injured, Enzo Fernandez could be taking penalties. He's got himself 2 goals and 1 assist so far this season. He got 1 goal and 3 assists in the Club World Cup, and he got 9 goals and 17 assists last season. So that's 34 goals and assists from the start of last season for Enzo Fernandez. So at 6.5 million, I think he could be a steal. And with Cole Palmer injured, he could be deployed a bit further forward, so it could even be more chances of getting goals and assists. Simmons, Elise, and Rafinha have stayed in the side. Simmons' fixtures are really good. Elise's fixtures are really good, and he seems to be like a talismanic player for Bayern Munich. Then we've got Rafinha, one of the best players in the world, at 9.5 million. I think he's really good. After the PSG game in match day 2, Barcelona's fixtures are really good, so I do want a bit of Barcelona, and I think he's the best player to have. And then for the forwards, I haven't changed it. I've got João Pedro in my side at 7.5 million. I think he's a really good player to have. Next 3 fixtures are good for Chelsea. They're at home against Benfica, they're at home against Ajax, and then they're away against Karabag. I think he could easily get a few goals and assists in these games. And then for match day 5, you could potentially sell him to somebody else. Then I've got Harry Kane, as he proven against Chelsea in match day 1. He can score against anybody, and I think he will get a lot of goals over these match days. Bayern Munich have got the easiest set of fixtures from now till match day 8, and I think he will get a few goals. I won't be surprised if he's the top goal scorer in the Champions League by the end of the league stages. And then the last player on my side is Gyökeres at 9 million. I think he's a good player to have. Arsenal's fixtures are good. He could be on penalties for Arsenal, and in the Champions League, he could do really well. He did really well for Sporting last season in it. So at Arsenal, he could do even better. So there's the side that I'd be wildcarding if I was using the chip this match day. But there is a few other options that you can pick, so I'll show you them now. So as I mentioned, you could have Porro instead of Van der Ven. You could have Dumfries instead of Akanji, but you need to make $1 million to be able to afford that. Then you could have Gabriel instead of Calafiori or somebody else. At 5.5 million is more likely assured of being in starting 11 for Arsenal. But I think the 1 million saving in Calafiori is still a good option. And instead of Enzo Fernandez, you could get Marino at Arsenal, or you could get Gnabry at Bayern Munich. The only problem with Gnabry is you've got 3 Bayern Munich players, and that's the maximum that you can have, so you'd probably have to sell Stanisic at that point. And then you'd have to find another 4.5 million defender to have instead of him. Then we've got Thuram at 8 million. He did well in match day 2. The next 3 fixtures are really good for Inter Milan. He's 0.5 million more than João Pedro, so if you believe that he's going to score more goals than him, then Thuram could be a really good option. And then you could get Mbappe. It probably will be instead of Harry Kane. Real Madrid have got crap this match day, so he could easily get the same amount of points as him. But in match day 3 and 4, Real Madrid have got Juventus and then Liverpool, so I don't know if you would rather favour that. But saying that, Bayern Munich have got PSG in match day 4, so you can make a claim that they've both got hard fixtures coming up. But I do favour Harry Kane because he's one of them players that even when he's scored 2 goals, he wants more. With Mbappe, maybe he gets 2 goals and he's okay with that, and he can assist a goal. But with Harry Kane, even when he scored 4 goals, he wants another goal and another goal. He's that type of player, like Cristiano Ronaldo. And I think from match day 2 to match day 8, Bayern Munich's fixtures are a lot better than Real Madrid, so I'd favour Harry Kane. So here's the fixture ticker again from match day 2 to 8, with match day 5 taken out of it. I've highlighted all the teams where I've got players from, so I've got players from Bayern Munich, Tottenham, Arsenal, Barcelona, Chelsea and Inter Milan. The only player that I've got from Inter Milan is Akanji, so I'll probably have him for match day 2, 3 and 4 where they've got them fixtures. And then you'll be Limitless chipping in match day 5 so you can get rid of Akanji, and then in match day 6 when your side goes back to what it is, You could probably get a Bayern Munich player or a Juventus player instead of him, where they've got easier fixtures. So if you are using the wildcard chip this game week and you are looking at a side like this is how I'd set it up for Matchday 2. So I'd start all them players into the starting 11, then everybody on the bench is playing on the Wednesday. So you see how all your starting 11 players get on the Tuesday night. If they don't do well, you sub them out. So anybody with the lowest points, you bring them out and you bring them other 4 players into your side. But if PYAiuT keeps a clean sheet, you keep him in your side. I'd probably captain Harry Kane on the Tuesday night. If he doesn't do that well and he doesn't get like 1 or 2 goals, then you can probably change your captain. You bring Saka, Rafinha, Calafiori into your side, then you have a decision. Do I captain Saka or Rafinha? I'd probably go with Saka, but it just depends on his fitness. If you're not sure that he's going to play all the time, then you could go with Rafinha. I know it's a hard fixture, but Rafinha could score against anybody like Harry Kane. So there we have it for my updated wildcard draft for the Champions League for Matchday 2. Let me know in the comments section how many of these players you think I've picked to right, and tell me if you think I'm missing somebody out. And before deadline, if you do watch this video and you need a little bit of help on picking some players, get in the comment section and I'll try and help you out with some advice. I'll be releasing a team selection video tomorrow with my team. I'm not planning to use the wildcard chip, but I am planning to make some transfers, so come back tomorrow to see what I'm doing with my team. As you can see, I got 91 points in Matchday 1 and I'm currently ranked 139,000 in the world. My aim is to get into the top 1,000 in the world this season. I got into the top 500 last season. I'm hoping to better that. Get in the comment section and let me know how you got in Matchday 1, how many points you've got, and how you're planning to use the wildcard this game week. If you found this information or you liked it, please hit subscribe and like button. It'll help the channel grow. And I will be doing plenty more UEFA Champions League content over the season, so if you are playing the game, you will like my content. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow from the team selection video, signing off, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.